Hello everybody, welcome back. We just received a announcement for the 10-year anniversary of my favorite Monkees album, Good Times. The last record by the Monkees of fully original material, and that they weren't doing, full-on covers. They did one final album of a Christmas record called Christmas Party, which a lot of people just consider to be a cherry on top. It wasn't really a fully, it wasn't all original Christmas tunes. You know what I mean. Good Times was the last album to feature true blue Monkees tunes. Well, we just got a notification for the 10-year anniversary that we will be receiving a Rhino Reserve analog reissue of the record on vinyl. Now, what is interesting is the original album was also analog, even though it was 2016. That was cut by Ryan K. Smith, big name in the mastering industry. This new version will be by Matt Luthens, who has done all of the reserves, does work with acoustic sounds. So it's very interesting that we're going to be getting an audiophile version of a record that was already kind of an audiophile record. Also, very sorry for the camera angles and the walk and talk format here, but I'm on my lunch break and I did not want to record a video inside when I could get some exercise. The second aspect of the release will be a 2 CD Deluxe version. Now, I've got my notes here. Everything is going to be released May 29th. The record is about $32. The CD is going to be $25. The CD includes the original album on disc 1. Disc 2 is going to be 4 bonus tracks that we also have already had for a few years that came out on a Record Store Day exclusive EP called Good Times Plus. Those songs are called Terrifying, Me and Magdalena version 2, which is a great version, A Better World, and then Lover What I Want. And then you will be getting instrumental takes of all the songs from the album. So this comes down to, what do you want to double up on? Did you receive the record when it first came out? It's no longer really in print, so it's a hard one to get. So if you don't own the album, I would say get this. And if you want the CD, are you wanting to get a CD for a bunch of instrumental versions of the songs? So I'm torn about it. I'm a Monkees completist. I've got the original record. I have Good Times Plus, the EP. I have the CD. So all I would be getting this for, from the CD aspect, is to have those songs from the EP on CD, and then having those instrumental tracks. And then the reserve would be for simply having another mastering of a 10-year-old album. So I don't know what to do. I'm probably going to hold off for a while. These don't seem to be limited. Everything comes out May 29th. On Rhino, you can get it on the Monkees site. The reserve you can find either on the Monkees site or your independent record store. So I would highly recommend checking that out. It's my favorite Monkees album. Great pop tunes. If you don't know it, I've done several videos on it. It often makes my favorite albums of all time list. So it's another reason to pick up one of my favorite albums. But anyway, you Monkees fans, let me know what you think. Anybody else, if you don't have Good Times, it's a great opportunity to get it. So that does it for me. In the meantime, y'all be good, take care, and we will see you on the next one. Bye now.